rainforest with the drones. Protect the rainforest with the drones. Why don't we do that? Protect the rainforest with the drones. Why don't we do that?
What is going on?
The roof is shaking real hard. Oh no. Oh my god!
The problem with the climate change is it's so dramatic that it's really unpalatable for people. And it's a strange thing because if you have a curse of blindness, the first people say is, well, I'm not under a curse.
Hi, my name is Michael Robinson. I was part of this campfire back on November the 8th, 2018. My place burnt down, as you well can see, along with everybody else's place that burnt down and stuff. All my friends, family, people, all throughout the whole Paradise and Magalia. You've seen nothing but, the places burnt down. People have had to move. People lost their lives. I think there was like about 80 or 90 people that died in this fire. I'm trying to get my life back. My place burnt down, and so staying with friends right now. They've been kind enough to let me stay with them and stuff, and I'm in the process of trying to get my life back. So that's all I want, is to have my life back, so I'm living by myself again, so.
What it shows is a projection into the future of carbon dioxide levels. And it's a very accurate representation of what today's climate change actually is.
The indigenous people of North America looked at the Europeans and thought, what psychosis is gripping you? You come into an ecosystem that is functioning and you destroy it. It is a suicidal, cannibalistic psychosis, which the first peoples described as wetico.
It has no independent existence. It has no intrinsic independent existence at all. From the Buddhist point of view, it's empty. There's nothing there. And yet it can destroy our species. Okay? How do you deal with that paradox? One of the chief features of Wetiko is that we act out stuff that's contrary to our best interest. We'll support politicians who are implementing policies that are killing us. There's a disincentive to snap out of our denial, because then we would have to suffer the trauma and the pain of reflecting upon how we've been besides ourselves and out of our mind. That's so shattering and so traumatizing for most people that it's easier just to invest in the endless denial, and then the denial that we're in denial ad infinitum. If I am not owning my shadow, well, what happens? I split off from it. I project it out. As soon as I see that person or that group embodying my shadow, now I have evidence confirming, oh, I'm just all light and good, and the evil is out there. Then typically I try to destroy the carrier of that evil, which is actually an externalization of the initial impulse of trying to destroy and get rid of my own darkness. So what I'm doing now is I'm playing out in the external world my original internal process of trying to get rid of my own darkness. In doing that, I literally become possessed by the very evil I'm trying to destroy, which is insanity. That's Wetiko. That's the psychological articulation of Wetiko. And with Wetiko, one of the chief features, and I want to say this because I think a lot of people will recognize this in the body politic. One of the chief features of Watiko is that what I'm accusing you of is what I'm unconsciously doing.
Two years ago, I spent the summer in a pilgrimage, and I walked from where I used to live in Boston to where I am now in Metro Detroit. I walked through town after town after town that that was just devastated pretty consistently of so many abandoned factories. I may have known probably like as a factoid of what industrialization and globalization has done, but it's different to actually, day after day, to walk through town after town and talk with family after family. It's different. I think Democrats and environmentalists need to really honor like the huge loss and suffering of generations of people that haven't been able to live with the dignity of being able to provide for themselves, to take care of their families. This is very, very painful. And when we don't honor that reality in the process of creating change, it is unsurprising that people the ones who are experiencing loss generationally are saying like we're not on board with more of this academic technological transformation because the cost to them historically has been so painful and so deeply unacknowledged.
What can I do? What can I do? What